Yeah. I tried to tell my grandchildren, if, and I said, I got a CD. You play it quietly, and your baby will get used to it. And then you play it, and it will go to sleep real easy. And you know, did they listen to me? No. And I went, it's all right.
The baby will be fine no matter what.
And then they say, can't get him to sleep. And I go, oh.
Yeah, we all have to learn one time. And sometimes we're able to take advice. And most of the time it's like, I'm going to do this my way. Well, when they get up the advice, they let the baby figure out themselves or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, good morning, honey.
I know, I should have known. It's not important.
So we're on, right? Jason, is this into the podium mic? This here?
We can turn that on. But we're
Okay.
using it for the meditation.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me? Can you turn this on? Testing the sound. Test, test. Test, test. Hi, Natalie. Hope you can hear me. Hello. Thank you. We heard you. I would love to. Frida lost her son. Yeah. I remember Frida. Yeah. Well, then. And we just lost our neighbor next door to us yesterday. Was it your neighbor? Yeah.
We brought her a great addition. I missed her.
Oh, you missed them. Yeah, I've been quite busy.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm happy to do that.
You have a life, huh?
Yes, I will. Yes.
Yep.
Jerry, how are you, brother?
Got it on.
Right, Dusty.
Yes, I'm good.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Is that you, Linda?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Hi.
Aren't you
Happy
beautiful?
birthday.
That's okay. That's good.
Thank you. Last night, Christmas program in Norfolk.
You're back.
Look at Jim. Look at him.
About 50 people.
Oh.
I decided to just leave my hair down. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it just like that. Huh? It's just a little. Yeah, it's a little wild. It's a little wild.
I brought a man. I'll fix that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I had yeah, it affected my leg. And so I thought it's been a fun hospital.
Did you get that medicine and stuff?
I'm grateful. I had and they, oh, I know. I get to smell the house.
Oh, we're aware. That's not today. Yeah.
Being Usher. Are you gonna come sing for He's Gonna Happen?
Morning, Gary.
Right when I say that. Oh my God. Speak of the angel. I said, where's my phone? Right when I said that.
Okay.
See Mallory.
No matter where you come from, no matter where you're going, here's a place where you can take the comfort into knowing whether if you've come to still walk or you're just passing through. This door is open to you. Come and be the silence. Come and share a hug. Come
special day. We are all here to celebrate. I know on the calendar it said that I'm speaking, but I'm really not. I mean,
You are now. Kind of are now.
I mean, by now I'm speaking, but you know. I'm actually the practitioner this week. Our speakers this week. Yeah, that's it. Our speakers this week are two very spectacularly, freshly credentialed ministers.
Yeah.
Reverend Mallory Rainier and Reverend Leandra Kelly. See, I think we might have a lot of cheering and crying today. What do you think? I think that's what we do here, so no one's shocked or amazed. But they kind of go together, don't they? And the topic that these two chose very aptly is actually the journey to service. I couldn't have written something more poetic. It was just beautiful. I'm the practitioner, so just a little bit about that. I'm so honored to be their practitioner this week. Practitionership is the practice of affirmative prayer treatment, which means if you have something in your life that's presenting as a challenge, and we're going to be talking a lot about challenge today. If you have something in your life that is presenting as a glorious celebration, and certainly we're going to be talking about that, and you want to reframe the challenge or amplify the celebration, write a prayer treatment about it. Whatever it is that's in your life that you would like to reframe or address differently, or that you would like to amplify such that it's not such a shock every time something wonderful happens. Write a prayer treatment about it. What is it that you would like to have and experience and be in the world, in your life? Write a prayer treatment request. I will lovingly take these prayer treatment requests and include them in my prayer practice for the next 30 days. If you want more information about that or how to be your own practitioner, we have classes for that. But anyone wearing one of these has lots of information about it. This is designates, if anyone you see is wearing one of these designates that they are a practitioner that has earned their stripes here through our community. So that's really the bread and butter, the important work of what we do. And I take this very seriously, but with a light heart. So I invite you to play with me. Write a prayer treatment request. It's quite a season. So so come on along. We're going to sing together now. You ready?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we need somebody to come and lead us. Yeah?
Thank you.
Right on. Sit over here. Okay.
He's a mile away.
Y'all know this song, so jump right in. Ready? If you got it in you, stand up.
All right.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish
Okay, now I would like to invite our very own Reverend Ana Maria Lopez to open the four corners.
It's a great honor that we, invite those who are already in the circle, those who are the unseen. We walk not alone. And this is a remembrance that we're not here alone, that this circle continues on from seven generations back to 7 generations forward. I invite you to put your hand over your hearts. Just take a deep breath. Ancient ones, ancestors, celestial beings of love and light, divine mother, divine father. We walk on this great earth to honor all beings of love and light. We start with the east. Ancient ones of the east, we call for sacred circle. Ancient ones of the south, we call for sacred circle. Ancient ones of the west, we call for sacred circle. Grandmother north, we call for sacred circle. As it is above, so shall it be below in all the places and dimensions of in between. It is a deep honor to walk this sacred path with Mallory and Leandra. We are honored that the ancient ones have showed up for you. Thank you. Aho. Aho.
Thank you, Reverend. It's a special gift for ceremony, isn't she? Now I'd like to invite Reverend Susanna to lead us in an opening treatment in the Circle of Light, and welcome. Good morning. Let's ready ourselves for treatment. Feet on the floor. We just breathe in, knowing there is one power, one presence, one source in and through all things. We are one with it. This source is what moves us, what leads us, guides us, what animates us in our lives. We know that we are all that it is. And in this knowing, today's service is blessed. As we celebrate the journey for Mallory and Leandra, we know that whatever we need to hear, whatever we need to know in order to celebrate our own journeys, that it is made known to us. Just as they are on their path of unfoldment, we are on ours. All things are blessed. All things are perfect. And for that, I just say thank you, God. And so it is. Would our ministers and practitioners and other healers please circle the room? So as we circle this room, we create this sacred container. It holds the vibration of love, joy, healing. It is in this circle that we place the names of anyone that we wish to honor and recognize. Just give them a little more love. Anyone that we know is struggling and may need some upliftment. So bring forth the names. I'll start with my children, Matthew and Rachel. all the helpers, healers in the world, governments, all spiritual leaders, Pachamama, all of the creations. Anyone who is suffering, the thought community, all our congregants, our board of ministers and practitioners, we place them in the hands of love. Now place your own name into the circle. Susan passed it. And we know that all of these names, everyone is blessed, everyone is whole, everyone is healed, everyone is loved. And so bring your hands together. And we just bring up this source energy, filling our hands. And is there anyone new here today? Welcome. So this is a little bit of ceremony we have for you. And we also have our welcome packet somewhere. So as we bring our hands together, we place and we fill it with that source energy. We place one hand on our heart, one hand out to our newcomer. And we say, welcome. We see you, healed, whole, complete. A walking expression of the divine. And we know that you could have been anywhere today, but you are here today with us. You are now part of our family, and we welcome you. Aho. I'll get you that packet in a few minutes. Rob's ready. You see that? It is Rob's turn to play.
Cat-like stance. Hey, everybody. I was gone last week. I apologize, but it was for a good cause. I was with Reverend Carol Ann and Rick up in the Pinnacles Mountains. That's a park, probably the least visited national park in California on the coastal range. And it was great. We had Rick had a 9-mile hike planned out around the entire perimeter of the park. And it does go around the entire perimeter of the park, and you see everything. And so we started on this hike, and we're about a third of the way through, and these switchbacks were getting pretty long and pretty high. But I needn't have worried because Rick had a plan. And then about 2/3 of the way through the hike, we had a very large cave we had to go through. And I looked, and there's no lights in this cave. It's whatever light you bring in, so you have to have like a headlamp. And because Rick had it all planned out, I brought my headlamp ahead of time. And I went first because, why not? And I looked at it, and it was literally a hole in the ground, and it was like something out of Lord of the Rings. Like, if I went down there, I'd expect to find like dwarves and like a bell rock. And I think the term that came to my mouth was, oh, hell, heck, expletive, no, I'm not doing that. But I did. I went down there, and I'm better for it because I knew Rick had a plan. And then we were out there so long, and it is winter time, that night fell, and we still had like 2 hours to go. And my headlamp ran out of batteries, but Rick had a plan. He got batteries for me, and we got through the whole hike just fine. I feel like more of a better for it. I think my exact term was I feel like a bad expletive. Yes. And I feel stronger today because of Rick's planning. So I want to give a round of applause for Rick's amazing planning. I will never doubt you again. I will. I'm a natural skeptic. I will doubt him again, but it's good for grain of salt this time. Thanks, man. We have our installation today, which is going to go amazing. We have next week. We have Reverend Anna Marie Lopez. In 2 weeks, it'll be myself giving the Christmas Eve talk. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about yet, but it will be amazing, guaranteed. And then in 3 weeks, we've got our very own Juwarn Owens, who will be coming in. We're going to talk on New Year's Eve. We have the Holiday Boutique next Saturday. Holiday Boutique. We're still taking donations. We're still taking food, right?
Yep.
Up until Wednesday. If you have any questions, and I know you do, contact Reverend Carol Ann Rubin. Her number is on the bulletin on what you can bring in and where you should bring it. We also have the Holiday Boutique on this upcoming Saturday. What are the hours for that? This Saturday, the Holiday Boutique.
I want to say 11 to 3.
11 to 3, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. This Saturday, and then after service on Sunday. Next Sunday will be the Holiday Boutique as well. It is the holidays, so everything is kind of in flux. The Science of Mind classes are kind of coming and going, so if you're a student, just talk to your teacher to get the exact schedule for that. Don't pay attention to my calendar because it might be incorrect. We do have the ministers' meeting this Wednesday at high noon, and we have band and choir practice, as always. I hope, band and choir rehearsal. Yes, this Friday at 5:30. If you want to have come and have the greatest time of your entire life, I suggest you show up. We have the Winter Solstice Drum Circle coming up next Wednesday on the 20th, right here, 6 p.m. Bring a drum. If you can't bring a drum, one will be provided to you, and it's in celebration of the solstice. Yeah, if you've ever heard of it, it's kind of an amazing thing. So that's it. Thanks, everybody.
Can I say something, please?
Yes, come.
Today is the last day to make it. Good morning, my name is Alex. Today is the last day to make in order the chicken enchilada, rice, and beans for next Saturday. So please come to me today, okay? Thank you.
You don't want to miss that. That's amazing and made with love, and thank you so much. So grateful. Now I would like to invite Ruben up to lead us in our vision, mission, and purpose. I think if I pause long enough, someone will say.
Bonajode. Hello. Good morning. Sasika. All right, our vision. We are a spiritually empowered family. Purpose. Remember, experience, and connect with universal truth. Mission. Our new thought community is a diverse spiritual family guided by universal principles and devoted to awakening to the divine presence within each of us. We are committed to loving, inspiring, and healing. Thank you so much.
Okay. So I know we laugh a lot and we roll with the punches a lot around here, and sometimes always it adds a great deal of levity to what might otherwise be a very weighty existence. But I want to emphasize that not for a moment in all of our humor and levity do we take lightly this sacred journey that we're on together. And I would like to just take a moment and ask all of the ministers and practitioners to stand where you are. These are the folks that have come forward today to acknowledge the work, the consciousness building, the gravity of what these two have accomplished. Each of us has been on our own journey of ministerial progress. It's an ever-evolving thing. That's why we call it practitionership. It's practice. And we are in this as a cohort, as a team. We've all been in classes together. We've all taken the exams. We've all struggled. Your struggles were different. Our struggles were different. But we see you. We honor you. We celebrate you. And we welcome you. We welcome.
All right.
Okay, that's enough solemnness for a moment. I found a great many readings that fit this topic, but it seems to me that this has been an epic sort of decade, and the things that really ring true to me are poetry. So I'm going to give you something from the Bible. And the Lord said unto John, "Come forth, and you will receive eternal life." But John came fifth and won a toaster. It has sort of felt like this from time to time in the last decade, right? No matter how we work at our consciousness, sometimes we end up with a toaster or a dumpster fire or a big puddle of fear. And what we do is we stand in the unknown and we say, how are we going to do it? What's next? From Nikita Gill, everything is on fire, but everyone I love is doing beautiful things and trying to make life worth living. And I know I don't have to believe in everything, but I believe in that. This is the cohort that we are. We don't agree on everything, but we believe in that. We believe in the inherent good in this life, the inherent sacredness of one another, and the unbounded possibilities of what can be created when we come together. So in the spirit of that consciousness, I'd like you to just relax in your chair for a moment and allow this treatment to just hold you. I know there is one source back of everything. All the things that are perfect and beautiful, and even the things that don't look perfect and beautiful yet. All the things come forward from that one great source, whatever you call it, God, Buddha, Gaia, Pachamama, Chopeshi. Whatever that source is, kinetic energy, principle, universal truth. All of these concepts bind us together. And I know that one source is my source. I am a divine spark walking around. I am an individual expression of that great flame. And my burning only serves to shed light on yours. We don't consume one another. This is a burning of joy and abundance, a burning of light and illumination, a celebration of good, and a culmination of all of the work toward higher consciousness. It reflects a passion for consciousness. And I know that this carries us forward through the dark times and buoys us in our enthusiasm in the celebrating times. This awareness that I have, this awareness that is available to all of us, fills me with such gratitude, knowing that it is already done and done perfectly. And I am allowed to just release it into the world, into the Word, into the universe, knowing it is done perfectly. Aho. allow this song to carry you through a few moments of meditation.
This moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. When I lose myself, when it seems I've lost my way, I just go inside and quiet my mind. I can hear Spirit gently say, there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only
Coming on back into the room, wiggle your fingers and toes, because we're going to change it a little.
you are saying.
So I would like to invite Reverend Connie up to help me with this next portion. And I just want to say, I was mentioned earlier in the treatment about a passion for consciousness. And certainly that's a concept that comes straight from our educator chair. Straight from our educator chair. A passion for consciousness can certainly be ascribed to Connie. But these two have picked it up and personalized it and made it their own. Each of them, they didn't start the path together, but they have finished it together. And many things have transpired. They represent a collaboration as a model for non-judgmental self-reflection. And from that place, you get to make new choices. That's sort of a descriptor for all of New Thought and who she is. And these two have worked together in that spirit all of these years. They've overcome seemingly impossible things, moving away, the global pandemic. They've just continued their classes. They continued supporting the Sunday services. They continued their path to service, their journey to service. And we would like to honor them now. So if you two would come and stand. Do you want to say anything? Did you want to say anything? Yeah. Okay.
You know, I've said before, there isn't magic, but it's magical. And these two really represent how magical life can be. That no matter what happens, they look around and say, what's next? What's out there for me? What love can I bring to my life now? And even though I've known these women for many years, had them in classes, feel that they're my personal friends, I just know that they're two people that if I were in trouble, I would go to them. And that's one of the most important things with a practitioner. And now you add minister. And that's what these two have done. That you feel in your heart that no matter what happens, they will know the truth for you, as they have known for me, and I've known for them. Thank you for being in my life. I got the glitziest one I could find in Hollywood.
Bravo!
So they don't know what to do. So I'm going to let Mallory go first, and she's going to tell you a couple of things, and then we'll follow up with you. Reverend Mallory Rainier. Yeah.
Boy, does that feel funny? So, the journey to service. I started my first Science of Mind classes in 1990. And I went straight through Science of Mind 1, 2, 3. Became a practitioner intern. But I did not feel the call to be credentialed at that time. I served as an usher and greeter, occasional choir member. When there was an occasion, we threw a choir together and we sang. And I volunteered in other ways. And after some years living away from Fresno and away from Science of Mind, I joined the Life Enrichment Center. And I served that congregation as a practitioner. And I was told I did not have to be credentialed to serve as practitioner. They had a member, Lloyd, who had chosen to remain an intern practitioner forever. And that was fine with me. I didn't feel confident to take on that role, that responsibility, officially. It was just more than I wanted to take on. When I came to NTC, I had again been away from Science of Mind for a while. I had been seeing Connie for craniosacral therapy. Without mentioning the fact that I knew anything about Science of Mind, I joined a PMT group. And while cleaning up after one of our weekends, we were singing. And Reverend Anna suggested that I join the choir and band. They let me sing. I was hooked. I knew from past experience that Science of Mind classes are a great way to get to know people. So I started taking Science of Mind too with Lucy. It was the first Joseph Campbell class. Joseph Campbell had not been part of the curriculum when I originally took Science of Mind too. Getting to know people in the community, the structure of this community is unlike any that I've encountered anywhere else. I began to feel a call to serve, a desire to be there for this community. And I had not felt that in previous congregations. I wanted to complete my practitioner credential. And in the course of completing that practitioner credential, it came to feel natural to continue on and to complete the ministerial component. It's all about the people. The true sense of community, the lack of hierarchy. And now I have the privilege of teaching Science of Mind 3 with two very powerful women. I'm getting to explore how things got to be the way they are all over again. And it's new again. It's like that onion that they talk about. I'm a different person now than I was before, and it's a new experience every time. So Science of Mind 3 for the third or fourth time is different. And it's all about the people. And I so enjoy being in service to this community. I have a true sense of unity here at NTC. I've been loved and supported all along this journey to serve. I could not be more grateful. And accompanying me along this journey, particularly for the last 2 years, has been Leandra, who has been a pillar of support and love and trust and faith and just, I don't know, just
present.
Yeah, just present, just always there. And it's a bond that I've not felt before or elsewhere. And I hope it's something that each and every one of you can find here in this community through Science of Mind classes or anywhere that such inspiration comes to you. So I give you my friend and confidant and cohort and classwork, Leandra Kelly.
It's Reverend Leandra Kelly.
I have notes.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. What a good morning today is. I am honored, so very honored to be here with you today.
to be on this path together with you, to be able to be in this building, looking into your dear, sweet eyes and your faces. Reverend will take a while to get used to. As I've been told by other revs here, yes, it does take a little while to adjust to being called that. I want to share just a little bit about my story, about my background and my journey here. I grew up as a Methodist. Went to church every Sunday with my family. And after high school, I left that behind and I became interested in Hatha Yoga. Practiced that for many years, and then I became a Quaker in my 30s when I was feeling a call back to community worship. After being a Quaker for a while, I was introduced to the lineage of Siddha Yoga. And I had a guru. Her name is Guru Mai Chidvilasananda. She was a wonderful teacher, and I learned many wonderful things from her. After a few years there, Abraham Hicks caught my attention, the law of attraction and how we create our own reality. And all of that really resonated with me as well. And then Alea Dao. Whoa, yummy, good stuff. Again, adding to my spiritual cauldron, if you will, my spiritual layering. And then, actually, before Alea, I became a Unitarian Universalist. And that was a wonderful journey and a wonderful experience as well. And while I was a member of the UU Church here in Fresno, Ana Maria Lopez gave a talk at the UU Church. And my sister Monica, whom many of you know, we were living together at the time, came home from that service and said, "Oh my goodness, we've got to find this church that Anna is at and go investigate it." Well, a little while later we did. And I walked in to dear sweet Carol Ann saying how she saw me walking in on my little 2 feet and how she recognized me. She saw me. There was something about the welcome, the love, and the many boxes of Kleenexes that told me right then and there I was home. I was home. I had felt at home at many of these other places too, but this was a new awakening, a new awareness. And one thing led to another. This journey, let's see, where am I here? To begin with, this journey to completing Science of Mind 1, 2, 3, and 4 has been 9 years in the making. That kind of blows me away. 9 years. And Science of Mind 4, I have completed while living in Knoxville, Tennessee. As many of you know, I left this community 3 years ago in October. And at that time, shortly before that time, I was not ready for the commitment of Science of Mind 4. But while I was there, I did, and because of the wonderful technology of Zoom, I have been able to stay very connected to this community.
Had we not had it, I don't know if I would have been able to, but because of that miracle, I was able to stay connected to this place that is my spiritual family, is my spiritual home. Our subtitle, as you have heard, for our talk today is Journey to Service. And I began this Science of Mind study really to serve myself, to develop my own spirituality, my own spiritual growth. And in doing that, I have discovered that being in service of others is where growth comes for me. That is where I get to practice principle, where I get to practice looking for and practicing the presence. Where I most often connect with my larger self. And all of you are a part of that. All of you have contributed to that in your love and your support for me. I have a short reading from the Daily Word that I would like to share. This was from earlier in the week, but it really resonated with me, and I thought it would be good at this place. It was for Tuesday, and the title of it is Family Blessing. I honor and bless my family. I treasure and cherish the many ways my life is enriched by family. Not only those related by birth, but also my greater spiritual family. I bless them as I value the support and care they give me. Even when we are not together, I carry their love with me. My family is a gift from God. Because of them, I feel secure in my place in the world. I know that whatever I try to accomplish, they will root for my success. They will cheer me in victory and console me in defeat. No matter who else comes or goes in my life, my family is a constant presence. They are the way I feel the presence of God on earth. I bless my beautiful family by praying they know the love they have always given me. I feel so blessed, so overwhelmed with joy, so much love for all of you. I could not have done this alone. You are so dear to me, even though there are miles in between us at times. And I am so blessed with the gift from Bob to be able to be here at this time. Thank you so much. All of you are my teachers, my sisters. My cup runneth over. I love you all so very much.
Okay, can we have the ushers come forward? Ushers? Okay. We need you to sing. Aren't you going to sing that? Yeah. Here.
So you'll take out your offering, hold it in your hands, and know that this that you give to the church is going to be multiplied and go out into the community and serve all of the people that we might call our family. And so say with me, God is my source. Freely I give, and freely I receive.
Okay, y'all ready?
We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let the joy wash over. It be. 1, 2, 3.
Come on around. All right. Come on around. Hot sweaty. I love it. There we go. Shall we a circuit? All right. Thank you everyone for bearing with us. Ceremony required a little extra time today. Washes over us. We allow it to buoy us into higher consciousness, a greater experience of love, non-judgmental reflection of ourselves and one another. And we make choices based on love. And say, let our joy, joy be so triumphant that we rest in love and say amen.
I love you.